Is your human food safe for pets? The toxic list you need to know. Hey there, pet parents. Have you ever wondered if sharing that delicious chocolate chip cookie with your best furry friend is an act of love or a hidden danger? What about those juicy grapes or even a bite of your buttery toast? Today, we're uncovering the truth about human food and our pets. You might be surprised what's lurking in your own kitchen that could be incredibly harmful, even fatal to your beloved companion. Welcome back to FactSpark, your trusted channel for fascinating animal facts and everything you need to know to keep your beloved pets happy and healthy. Today, we're diving deep into a topic every pet owner needs to know: the common human foods that are actually dangerous, even deadly for our cherished dogs and cats. It's a surprising truth that many pet poisonings happen simply because owners, with the best intentions, aren't aware of the risks. This isn't about blame, it's about knowledge. By the end of this video, you'll know the specific toxic foods to avoid, the symptoms to watch for, and most importantly, exactly what to do in an emergency to keep your furry family members safe. Let's get straight to it, the ultimate no-go list for your pet's plate. First up, the sweet temptation: chocolate, coffee, and anything with caffeine. These contain compounds called methylxanthines, which are like a supercharged energy drink for pets, but in a really bad way. The darker the chocolate, the more dangerous it is. If ingested, these can cause vomiting, diarrhea, excessive thirst, hyperactivity, abnormal heart rhythms, tremors, seizures, and even death. Imagine their super-sensitive systems getting a shock they can't handle. Way worse than your morning coffee jitters. So, that delicious dark chocolate bar is a sweet treat for you, but a serious threat to your furry friend. Dogs and cats are both affected, but dogs are often more at risk due to their less picky eating habits. Next, the seemingly innocent grape and its dried cousin, the raisin. The exact toxic component is still being researched, but tartaric acid is suspected to be the main culprit. Eating even a small amount can lead to acute kidney failure in dogs. Early signs often include vomiting, lethargy, diarrhea, and loss of appetite. This can progress to abdominal pain, increased thirst and urination, and eventually kidney failure. Dogs are especially sensitive to grapes and raisins. Fun fact: grapes weren't always known to be toxic to dogs. This is a relatively recent discovery in veterinary medicine, showing our understanding of pet safety is always evolving. This one is a huge hidden danger. Xylitol is an artificial sweetener found in so many sugar-free products: gum, candy, baked goods, and even some peanut butters and toothpastes. For dogs, it causes a rapid and dangerous drop in blood sugar, hypoglycemia, because it triggers a massive insulin release. Higher doses can also cause severe liver damage. Initial signs include vomiting, lethargy, and loss of coordination, which can quickly lead to seizures due to low blood sugar. Liver damage, if it occurs, might show up 12 to 24 hours later and can cause secondary issues like abnormal bleeding. Always check the ingredient list of everything before sharing, especially peanut butter. These common kitchen staples, onions, garlic, chives, and leeks, are all members of the allium family. They contain compounds that can irritate the gastrointestinal tract and, more dangerously, damage red blood cells, leading to anemia, low red blood cell count. Symptoms include vomiting, diarrhea, lethargy, weakness, pale gums, a sign of anemia, and even reddish or brownish urine. While cats are more susceptible, dogs are also at significant risk depending on the amount ingested. Even cooked, powdered, or dried forms like garlic powder in baby food or seasonings are dangerous. Alcoholic beverages and food products containing alcohol can cause serious intoxication, leading to central nervous system depression. Unbaked yeast dough can ferment in a pet's warm stomach, producing alcohol and dangerous gas expansion, bloat. Symptoms include vomiting, diarrhea, incoordination, depression, difficulty breathing, tremors, changes in blood pH, coma, and even death. Yeast dough can also cause severe abdominal pain and bloat. Both dogs and cats can be affected. Macadamia nuts can cause weakness, incoordination, depression, vomiting, tremors, and hyperthermia, overheating in dogs. Other nuts like almonds, pecans, and walnuts along with other excessively fatty foods, are high in oils and fats. These fats can cause severe digestive upset, vomiting and diarrhea, and potentially lead to pancreatitis, a painful inflammation of the pancreas. Macadamia nuts primarily affect dogs. Fatty foods affect all pets. Avocado contains a fungicidal toxin called persin. While it's only mildly toxic to dogs and cats, potentially causing mild stomach upset, it's extremely toxic and potentially fatal to birds, rabbits, horses, and ruminants like sheep and goats, causing cardiovascular damage and swelling of the head-neck. So it's best to avoid avocado for all pets due to the potential for mild GI upset and the physical obstruction risk from the large pit. Raw meat and raw eggs can contain harmful bacteria like Salmonella and E. coli, which are bad for both pets and humans. Raw eggs also contain an enzyme that can interfere with the absorption of certain vitamins, leading to skin and coat problems. And while feeding raw bones might seem natural, it can be dangerous for domestic pets. Cooked or raw bones can cause choking, broken teeth, or severe internal damage, e.g. perforations, obstructions. Symptoms include vomiting, diarrhea from bacteria, skin, coat issues from eggs, choking, or signs of internal injury/obstruction from bones. All pets and humans, due to bacterial contamination, can be affected. Too much salt can lead to increased thirst and urination, and in severe cases, abnormal electrolyte imbalances in the blood, potentially causing sodium ion poisoning. Signs of salt toxicity can include vomiting, diarrhea, depression, tremors, seizures, and even death. All pets can be affected. Many pets, especially cats and some dogs, don't have enough lactase, the enzyme needed to break down lactose in milk. This makes them lactose intolerant. Eating significant amounts can cause digestive upset, including diarrhea and vomiting. While not strictly toxic like chocolate, it's best to avoid dairy or offer only very small, infrequent amounts if you know your pet tolerates it well. Stick to pet-specific treats instead. Okay, so you know what to avoid. But what if your pet accidentally gets into something? Time is of the essence. Here are the common signs of pet poisoning you need to recognize. Digestive issues like vomiting, diarrhea, loss of appetite, increased thirst or urination, and abdominal pain. More serious neurological signs include loss of coordination, tremors, seizures, unusual depression or hyperactivity, and loss of consciousness. Other warning signs, less obvious but equally important, include abnormal heart rhythm, excessive panting, pale gums, excessive drooling, mouth irritation, nosebleeds, and unexplained bruising. Remember, every pet reacts differently, and sometimes symptoms can be delayed. When poisoning occurs, time is of the essence. Don't wait for severe symptoms if you suspect ingestion. If you suspect your pet has eaten something toxic, stay calm and act quickly. First, immediately get your pet away from the toxic substance and secure the area to prevent further ingestion. Next, take a deep breath. Then, try to identify exactly what your pet ate, how much and when. If possible, snap a photo of the product packaging or bring it with you. This information is crucial for your vet. This is the most critical step. Call professional help immediately. Do not try to induce vomiting or use any home remedies without clear guidance from a professional. The wrong treatment can make things worse. Call your veterinarian or the nearest emergency veterinary clinic right away. If your vet isn't available, contact a pet poison control center. These experts are available 24/7. Be prepared to take your pet for emergency treatment as advised by your vet or the poison control center. They might recommend treatments like inducing vomiting, administering activated charcoal to absorb toxins, or providing supportive care. Remember, in suspected poisoning cases, every minute counts. Pets who receive prompt veterinary care have a much higher chance of recovery. It's not all bad news. There are plenty of human foods that are safe and healthy treats for your furry friends, in moderation, of course. Plain, cooked, unseasoned lean meats like chicken, turkey, and white fish are great protein sources. Always ensure they're boneless and skinless. Many vegetables are fantastic. Think carrots, great for dental health. Green beans, low calorie, high fiber. pumpkin, digestive aid, broccoli, sweet potato, peas, celery, and even spinach in moderation. Fruits like blueberries, packed with antioxidants, apples, no core or seeds, bananas, watermelon, seedless and rind-free, and cucumber are safe and refreshing. Plain, cooked, unseasoned, white rice is often recommended for pets with upset tummies and can be a good bland addition. Cooked eggs are a good protein source, but always serve them unseasoned and fully cooked, never raw. Important note: these are treats, not meal replacements. Always feed in moderation to avoid weight gain or an unbalanced diet, and always introduce new foods slowly. If your pet has any pre-existing health conditions or allergies, always consult your vet before introducing new foods. So there you have it, a comprehensive look at human foods that can be dangerous for our pets. Remember the big ones: chocolate, grapes, xylitol, and onions, garlic are absolute no-gos. Vigilance is your pet's best friend. Your pet's health and safety truly are in your hands, and knowing what to avoid is a huge step towards being the best pet parent you can be. It's about being informed, prepared, and always putting their well-being first. If you found this video helpful and learned something new, please hit that like button. It helps us know what content you love. Have you ever had a close call with toxic food, or do you have a favorite safe snack you share with your pet? Share your experiences and questions in the comments below. We'd love to hear from our FactSpark family. Don't miss out on more fascinating animal facts, pet care tips, and nature adventures. Hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you're always up to date.